What's up everybody, it's your boy Duty back again with another video, and of course we are taking a look at our boy DSP's daily rap video from last night after his big announcement of his new channel called DSPReacts. And if you guys haven't had time, I actually posted a couple videos on it. Last night I posted one with my kind of reaction and my thoughts about where I see this channel going, and yeah, it was the worst kept secret out there on the internet for the last 2 or 3 months, and everyone knew exactly what it was. And he tried making it seem like what he's doing is original, and it really isn't. If you guys want to check out my video, I posted it earlier. I think it's I posted it last night, like around 12 o'clock or something like that, 1 o'clock. But it's a good video. It's about 30 minutes, and I give my thoughts on everything our boy DSP had to say. So I'm pretty sure he's going to continue the conversation in this video, and let's do this.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Daily Wrap for what was Sunday, the 12th of February, 2023, which I guess could be officially coined React Day. Why? Because today was a hell of a day, ladies and gentlemen. Today I announced my big new project on YouTube, which is not just me doing React content. It's me doing 3 new shows on a new YouTube channel called DSPReacts. If you have not seen it yet, you can find it on YouTube. It's just youtube.com/@DSPReacts. Or you can search for @DSPReacts, but since the channel is so new, it might not even come up.
Yep, and by the way, I already own the algorithm. I posted a couple of videos, and what I've been doing is going back and flooding my older videos with hashtag DSPReacts and DSPReacts. So when you do that search, you'll probably find my videos, and whatever videos Phil has down there, it'll probably drop to the bottom. So your boy Duty is putting in the work. But real quick, just for you to avoid watching those horrible videos, I'll sum up what his new channel is about. First, he plans on doing interviews, and essentially it'll probably be 1 or 2 a month, where he'll sit down and actually interview someone. But of course, in DSP style, he has no clue exactly how that's going to work. He doesn't know if he's going to do an offline video and then just post it, or if he's going to do it a live stream. He has no clue. So I don't see that happening for a couple months, if it happens at all. I don't think it's going to happen at all. The second prong is DSP reacts to a project, very similar to what he does, where he takes a whole day and he reacts to a very big documentary video, which is nothing new. He plans to do that once a month. So right there, you have 2 days of content there, Phil. And then the third leg is DSP reacts to the internet, where essentially he will allow his members to post videos and him review them during a stream once a week. So essentially that's 4 videos a month. So right there, this channel only has about 6 days worth of content, when actually it's about 6 videos. So you say to yourself, how does DSP plan to make any money on this? Because you know he has to make money. Well, he's not going to make money on ad revenue, because the views on the video are going to be garbage, and he's not going to get into the algorithm. He's not going to get into the search engine, and the views are just going to be meh. So the only way for him to really make money on this is memberships. And in my video yesterday, I talked about how he plans to double dip on memberships. So his hope is that the 400 or 450 dents that subscribe as members to the DSP gaming channel will come over and also subscribe to DSPReacts. That way he has a base of between 900 and 1,000 members every month. And like I said, he loved when he got that Team Ico Gamer or OIC or whatever whale that was, that dropped, 600 or 700 members in November. Our boy Phil had tons of cash to waste on nonsense, and he loved it, and he complained about it in January when he didn't have that membership and he didn't have the ad revenue, and he was complaining about that. So this is a way to circumvent that, and actually it's a good scam, because now Phil doesn't have to worry about getting additional members. If he can get those 450 members that are subscribed currently now as members on DSP Gaming and get them to subscribe to DSPReacts, he has close to 1,000 members right there, and he will be more than happy. And anything extra, it will be fine. And I think he will continue doing it, because it's minimal work. He's putting in 6 videos a month for a membership, and he's also he's paywalling the whole channel, 1. And then 2, he's paywalling events where he's saying ultra members that pay him $20 a month get to do additional things on his channel. And it's just a straight up member grift scam. All right, let's keep going.
It's basically my old vlogging channel, but what I did is I rebranded it with all new branding, logos, everything. The thing is totally called something different. And now it's going to be the home from...
That's a lie. All the channel art, you know, like the background, is his old King of Vlogs shit. And the only thing new that he put is he put a profile picture of DSPReacts. That's all he did, and then he changed the name. Nothing else. So I love how he sits here and tries to make it seem like he put in all this work and effort that took him 3 months to do, when this was something that you can actually do in an hour. One. The second thing is, it looks like he's going to use the same format, his same OBS format with his background. Everything's going to be exactly the same. So he's not even going to try to differentiate the channels. You know, what if I were him, what I would do is I would do green screen, or I would do a background, or I would change where he's actually streaming from to give you a different perspective, a different point of view. But no, Phil's too lazy. He's just going to give you that corny artwork. He's going to be sitting in his chair like he always does, and nothing's going to change. And he's probably going to be playing the same ads that he runs when he's not streaming, the DSP clothing, the crappy music. Nothing's going to be any different. And what you're going to see plastered is DSP gaming on this DSPReact channel.
My React content, as well as other things, allow me to explain in a nutshell as briefly as I can. If you want the full-fledged explanation, I strongly urge you to go over there and watch. I did a whole giant hour-long video with Q&A and everything in it.
Don't bother, I just gave you the whole explanation right here.
Explaining the whole new channel. But basically, last year I started doing React content. People really liked it. What I found was, when I did the React content, it would get attention for about a week, and then immediately fall off the grid because it was on my DSP Gaming channel. People go to DSP Gaming for gaming. So after, you know, having a prominent feature for about a week on the channel, people would just start watching the rest of the gameplay, and that was the end of the attention that the React stuff got. In addition, there became more and more of a demand for me to do more React-style content, and I found that I really started enjoying things that were non-gaming last year. Not to say that I want to stop gaming, couldn't be further from the truth, but I want to diversify myself more on the internet. So, a React channel makes perfect sense, and what I'm doing is 3 new shows. The first is going to be a weekly show called DSP versus the Internet, where I'm going to be watching clips that members of the...
Yeah, lovely. He has all that nasty snot and phlegm just all over his floor, all over his desk. And does he say, give me a minute, let me go get a tissue and wipe this down? No, he's just so foul.
Excuse me. That members of the channel will submit. That's right, this new channel is all about members. If you become a member, you get to submit videos for me to watch during this weekly show. We did a dry run of that today on the channel over there. And it was kind of hit or miss. Some things were really funny and people liked, and other things weren't, because here was the thing. You know, people didn't know about the channel until I had already started streaming. So, there was no opportunity for people to say, oh, I want to become a member, and I have these videos in mind, and let me submit them early, and let Phil review them, and pick the better videos, and now we can have, you know, a great live React segment. Instead, it was me just randomly picking things that people were literally live posting up for me to react to. Some of them were good, some of them were not.
Yeah, yet again, your crappy planning is the reason for this. There was no need for you to act like this was some super secret. Everyone knew exactly what it was. We posted videos, we showed that you changed that vlog channel with DSPReacts. Everyone knew what you were going to do, so there was no big surprise. I mean, it was fine if you wanted to dedicate a stream specifically to talk about how you plan for it to work. That's fine, that's okay. But, you know, when you don't give anyone a heads up, yeah. And the only thing was you got 25 people to actually subscribe, 25 of your dents to actually subscribe. And I'm pretty sure some of them are LARPers that are going to be posting, you know, TOS violation videos up there for you to review and stream. And like I pointed out in my last video, you didn't even bother to check those videos. You just played them. And apparently you're going to probably do the same thing. And your hope is that if you're a member, you don't want to waste your post, so you're not going to post anything inappropriate. And that is not going to be the case whatsoever. You're going to have people that are LARPing, and they're just going to be putting porno and just terrible stuff on your channel. And you're going to open it up like the lazy person you are, and just play it. And what's going to happen is you're going to get hit. You're going to get hit with a community guideline strike, or someone's going to report you for watching something you're not supposed to be watching. So just a heads up there, Phil.
Some of them, sadly, were a lot of copywritten stuff, like, for example, oh, how about this video that analyzes Guardians of the Galaxy? I can't do that. It's Marvel. It will immediately get claimed and blocked on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? So, it was an interesting experiment. About an hour and a half of me doing this DSP versus the internet show. I urge you to give it a look, see what you think, leave comments on it, let me know feedback for that. So, members will be suggesting videos for me to watch on a weekly show once a week that I will do of that. The other thing is React style content that's long form, meaning me reacting to, say, a giant documentary. You know, that could be anywhere from 30 minutes to several hours long. I did many of these last year. You guys love them. And so that's going to be like a once a month style project where I'll maybe take an entire day of streaming and do a react to one of those big things. That's just going to be called DSP Reacts. Then the third idea I have is called DSP Asks It. I'm going to be interviewing people as an interview series. I already have 2 different people lined up for it. I just haven't confirmed the details nor how exactly I'm going to do this series yet. I would like feedback. How would you like to see me do it? Would you like to see me announce the guests early or not? Perhaps maybe a surprise guest makes more sense, so that way, you know, let's be honest, cuts down on trolling and harassment. Thing is, if you knew who the guest was ahead of time, perhaps you could queue up some questions early. How would you like to see the interviews? Should it be a live stream or should it be more of an on-demand video? This is all stuff to start discussion now that you guys know that this channel exists and this is how it's going to be.
Yeah, this is probably the one aspect that's not going to happen. It may happen once, but the problem is you have to get people willing to come on and be live with you, Phil, and that's going to cause a problem for that content creator. Not to say that that's right. You shouldn't be harassing anyone. You shouldn't. You really shouldn't. But what's going to happen, like always, is they're going to find out who you're going to interview, and they're just going to harass them, and they're either going to pull out and not bother, or other content creators are going to hear about it and say it's not worth it. The other thing is that you're going to be relying on your members to give you recommendations on people who you should interview, and your dents are just dents. They're going to say, oh, you should interview Mr. Beast, you should interview PewDiePie, you should interview Medicare, you should interview people that will never ever even look your way because they're so toxic. So you're going to have to kind of interview these mid-tier to low-tier channels that are trying to, you know, maybe gain a footing in YouTube and in Twitch and whatever. You're going to have to settle for those. And even those, if they're smart, they're going to know not to deal with you because of all the other stuff that comes with working with you, Phil. So I don't see that happening. It may happen once, it may happen twice, but you're going to give up on it and say, oh, it doesn't work for the channel. It'll, you know, come up with some lie or some bullshit, just like you did about, you know, the interview you were going to do, you know, get pushing on for 5 months and never did it. So yeah, that one definitely is not going to happen.
Again, this is the nutshell, abridged explanation of everything. I strongly urge you head over to DSPReacts. First of all, subscribe to the channel because you need to talk in the chat. It's just like DSP Gaming. You need to be subbed for 24 hours to talk on any stream. So I strongly recommend you sub to the channel. It will not be flooded with content. You don't have to worry about your inboxes being demolished or anything like that. Okay? And then, you know, think about becoming a member. Because if you become a member, that's how you're going to have the ability to suggest the videos for the weekly DSP versus the internet show. And get all the benefits, alright? So, give it a look. Thanks to those who were here live. It was a great supportive stream. It was, you know, way better than I thought it was going to go. Most people like the idea. It's just that people have to get used to the idea of going to a different channel to see my content when it's been primarily just go to DSP Gaming for about 1.5 to 2 years now. Okay?
Okay, yeah, it's just more of the same old, but I just wanted to give my final thoughts on that. So, like I said in my previous video, he's diluting his channel. He is diluting DSP Gaming. And last year, remember when he came on, he said he wanted to change his channel. He wanted to get into the algorithm. He wanted to be more visible. He wanted to do more branding. He just wanted to improve. And his focus was, I'm going to close out all of those other channels, the King of Hate, the vlog, whatever, all that stuff, to have everyone come to one place and one-stop shop. That's what you said, Phil, to get your content. And now a year later, you're changing that. You're going from one channel to 2 channels, right? And yesterday was confusing as hell, even for someone that follows you like me. I was reviewing your stuff and I was saying, okay, well, where are you going to post your daily rap at? You're going to post it here or you're going to post it on DSP Gaming? And then didn't see anything. And I was like, okay, well, I guess he's not going to do the daily rap today, right? And then you abridged the stream yesterday. So you were initially on DSP Gaming and then you stopped it and had everyone come to DSP Reacts. And of course, the majority of people that were there were detractors. I mean, you had your 200 or 300 people that follow you, but the vast majority were detractors, seeing what the hell you were going to say and what content you were going to, you were going to flush out. So you're diluting your channel, Phil, and I think it's going to kind of hurt you in the long run, because people are not going to kind of know where to go to get specific content. And it sounds like the only way this kind of works is that if you get enough memberships, you know, if you get enough dents where you can double dip and get enough memberships where you can post 4 to 6 videos a month, you know, on this channel, and you know, it's enough to keep people coming back and resubscribing, you know, or resubscribing or re-upping their member. And I don't see that happening, not for 6 videos a month. You know, you got your hardcore people that will, but it's nowhere near. And for this to be successful, again, you're going to need probably anywhere between 200 to 400 subs or members consistently every month to do this. And the other thing too is that you're hurting yourself, because you get 5 to 6 Patreon videos that are $50 a pop, so you make anywhere between $200 and $300 a month on Patreon videos. Why would anyone give you $50 on a Patreon video when they can just sub to your channel as a member, pay $4 or whatever it is, and have you react to one of their videos? It makes, I think you're hurting yourself there. So not only are you hurting DSP Gaming, you're going to be hurting your Patreons. But I'm pretty sure you didn't flesh this out at all. You didn't think about this. You just said, oh, if I can get 300 to 400 members, you know, then it doesn't matter if DSP Gaming hovers around 400 to 500 members a month. You know, in total, I'll have 800 to 900 members a month, and then you'll be back to where you were back in November, December, when you got that huge member bomb. And that's what it is. This all came about because he loved having that extra cash from that big member drop, and he wants to get there. He wants to get back to that point where every month consistently he has between 8 and 1,000 members spread out to both of these channels. And the only way for him to get that is to double dip on his existing members, which is kind of scummy. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Peace out.